Go.
Over 2 million people are diagnosed each year with more than 3.5 million different types of skin cancer. Although many people don't think so, it's very possible and very easy for everyone to get sick from the sun. You can get simply sunburnt, sun poisoning, skin cancer, as well as many other sicknesses and diseases from the sun. The best way to prevent these things from happening is by wearing sunscreen. Sunscreen can protect everyone from the ultraviolet rays from the sun. In the past 3 decades, more people have had skin cancer than all other types of cancer combined. There are millions of different types, and they can all be caused by the sun. Sunscreen can protect people from these cancers, and it is the best way to not allow people to get sick from the sun. The most common and dangerous type of skin cancer is melanoma. Moles and freckles have a lot of melanocytes, and melanocytes are in the pigment, which is what gives people skin cancer. When the melanocytes get too much sun and cannot function for themselves, they begin to spread and become cancerous. It's very important to get regular checkups to make sure that there are no signs of melanoma in the body. If sunscreen is always worn and people make sure to take care of themselves when out in the sun, it is unlikely that they will get melanoma. If not taken care of, melanoma can come, and if not treated, can be very deadly. Tanning is one of the easiest ways that people can get skin cancer as well. UV rays from the sun are very bad for people and their skin. Even just sunburns from UV rays are bad, and they can make everyday things hard for you to do. If it gets bad enough and you get sun poisoning, it can get much worse than bad burns. Sun poisoning doesn't just consist of people having really bad sunburns. Sun poisoning means that you can get blisters on your skin, and they can be super, super painful. Your skin is very hot all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can also get extremely sick and start throwing up and throw up for days on end because of sun poisoning. Sunscreen can allow for this not to happen, so you have to make sure to wear a lot of it. The group of people who have the fastest growing rate of skin cancer right now is teenage girls and young women. A lot of girls always want to be tan, even in the winter. They go to tanning booths and have direct contact with UV rays, which is terrible for their skin. The UV rays are what gives you skin cancer from the sun. Outside, when some people tan, they don't wear sunscreen because they think they won't get tan at all, which is not true. Instead, though, they'll wear tanning oil or baby oil, which is actually worse for you and allows the UV rays to get in more, which is much more damaging to the skin. You still get tan with sunscreen, and you just won't get burnt, and you will be much happier. Sunscreen can save people from skin cancer and diseases, and it can ultimately save lives. Getting sick from the sun is very, very possible and a lot easier than people think. The importance of sunscreen is huge in preventing UV rays from doing harm to the skin. Millions of people are diagnosed with millions of different types of skin cancer, and sunscreen can save them from that. It's much easier to get skin cancer than people think, so you have to make sure you always wear sunscreen when out in the sun. Tanning can be very dangerous, so it's always important to use sunscreen when outside in the sun and not to go to tanning booths. Tanning booths are very, very bad for you and are one of the leading causes in creating skin cancer in people. 1 in 5 Americans get diagnosed with skin cancer in their lifetime. Don't let yourself be one of those people just because you didn't wear sunscreen. Make sure you lather up all the time when you're outside and be safe and wear sunscreen.